Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. My earbuds are 100%. Let's get this fan on me. Let's put this makeup away. Should I put in another one of these? Let's take a look. Why not? It's sticking out, so I'm going to use it. Okay, that works. Hello, everyone. Oh, this feels so good. Facebook notification. How's everyone doing? I'm Mrs. Shea, Florida. Good morning. Good morning, Ebony Rory. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Tiffany, good morning. How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing today? I'm going to put my grid together. Yeah, the coffee is strong. Hold on. I can survive. I can survive. I'm not a fan of strong coffee, and I brought this cheap coffee. Ugh. Be careful what you buy, child, because cheap could bring you problems. Oh, child. How's everyone doing? Hi, Brina. Hey, all. Hi, good morning, Kelsey. Yesterday's talk was lit. What did we talk about? I forgot what we talked about, but it was lit. It was lit. I don't even remember what we talked about, child. I make this crystal grid every morning. I'm freaking loving my crystal grid, but I also use it as a regular mirror. So I have to dismantle the grid every morning. But when I go away, I'm going to bring back a magnified mirror bigger than this. I think this is 3 times, but I want like a 12-time magnifying or a 30-time magnifying. I want a magnifying mirror. Oh, here's my ring. I was looking for my ring. All right. How are you guys doing? Whitney. Oh, Whitney. Thank you for that. That was good. That was a good topic yesterday. Yes. And Teresa Graves. I meant to ask Lamar. He was in group club last night. I meant to ask him. I'll text him if he wants to do that reading on Teresa Graves before I leave and Whitney Houston. Also, this weekend, we're going to revisit the Met Gala. Okay, I know the Met Gala is closed. I hear you. But we're going to revisit the Met Gala because we didn't talk about the men. And that is so sexist. I'm so sorry, men. I did not mean to ignore you. I'm a girl, so I focused on girly energy instead of fashion, right? This was fashion. Here I am just focusing on the women's is. That's wrong. And I recognize my pitfalls. I got some shadow work to do. Always worried about, talking about shadow work. We got a lot of things to talk about. Just remember, where's my phone? Ah, right here. Just remember Ebony K. Williams, right? Just remember that. So, according to Jamie Foxx's story on IG, he posted a message that was like, thank you for your well wishes. Nothing about I'm getting better, right? And blase, blase, blase. And he's like, give props for Nick Cannon for taking over the show, Shazam. We ain't heard from you in 30 days, Jamie. 30 days, probably 30 plus days. By the time we got the notice, I'm wondering if you were already in a hospital, because I'm just watching his team kind of fib a lot. So now I'm wondering, were you already in a hospital, team? Let me see if I can find it. Buffy Purcell is looking so pretty. McNice is so back one. We're in basement. Y'all want to give McKnight the one thing I will not give a jackass attention. No. Y'all go ahead and give McKnight attention. I'm so mad at McKnight. He got a white family. He got a black family. He ignores the black family. I would not give him attention. He can do whatever the fuck. Y'all know how I feel. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. I'm not the one. Y'all go ahead and give him attention. And I'm not saying y'all. I'm not saying my metaphysical people. There are other people that watch me, right? Not you guys. You guys already know. Y'all are like, McKnight who? Right. Right. There's a Brian McKnight out there? Right. Right. All right, let me see if I can find the post. The one thing I do have to tell you, I really think Jamie Foxx is very good looking. There's something, I get the magnetism and I find him alluring, but he don't like black women either. I'm just pointing it out, pointing things out, people. Sorry. These are the psychic facts, people. All right. All right. Jamie Foxx. So this message says, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to hold it. Wait, I just need to send this to y'all because y'all really not going to believe this. Who saw this message? Who saw it? Kelsey. Who saw this message? Hold on, I'm going to post it for y'all. It is such an elaborate message. Like, it's a message of elaboration. Let me just take out Teresa here. Do I need to take anything else out? I get all these pictures of the Met Gala. Everybody looks so beautiful. I don't want to take it out right now. Let's see. Sometimes it won't let me add until I take something. Oh. All right. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this mess. So it says right at the top, it goes, appreciate ya. Nick Cannon, grow up. Appreciate ya, my boy. Nick Cannon, can the men grow up? What is ya? What is my boy? That's some slave mentality talking, men. At Nick Cannon. Oh, that's Jamie. That's Jamie. Okay, at Nick Cannon. See you all soon. But on top it says Corinne Foxx. Got it. And then it says, I am Jamie Foxx. Okay, so Corinne's doing this actually. Beat Shazam. By the way, I love the app Shazam. It saved my life many a times when a song comes on. I don't have to crumble my head to figure and Google some shit. Shazam, you just press that button. Shazam says, this is the song, child. And where do you want it in your Apple library? I like me some Shazam. But it says, has been on unscripted mainstay on the Fox schedule for 6 seasons and counting. Notice the word unscripted. That has everything to do with the WGA strike. So they're going through because they're saying they're unscripted. But I'm telling you right now, there's not a show to be found that is unscripted. I'm going to ask my peoples that I know. There's not a show to be found that is completely unscripted. Writers are on that show. But according to Fox, has been unscripted. I can't even read this. Mainstay. Okay, hold on, guys. Mainstay on the Fox schedule for 6 seasons and counting. This season, not wanting fans of the game show to miss a minute of the fun, Nick Cannon has offered to fill in as guest host for his friends, Jamie and Corinne Foxx, because I found out Corinne's not going to be in the show either. Kelly Osbourne, the racist, will be filling in as guest DJ. The hell? Everyone at Fox Entertainment wishes Jamie well as he continues his recovery, and we greatly appreciate Nick's willingness to jump in and help this summer. Listen, Nick Cannon with his feminine turban, with your femininity turban, Nick Cannon. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I just have a problem with Nick Cannon boinking everything under the sun to get a baby out whose bone marrow he can use. Maybe I need therapy. Not. Maybe Nick Cannon needs therapy. I don't know why I need to be tuning in to an unscripted show during the writer's strike. The fuck? To then have to watch Nick Cannon with his stupid turban. By the way, I'm not calling Nick Cannon stupid. I said his turban looking stupid. And then have to remember that Nick Cannon said every woman's punani smells. When Nick Cannon, it's you. It's you. Check the tip of the other head. You smell. And you are putting that smell in the women. They're victims. Okay, I gotta stop. I gotta breathe, Tracy, breathe. Nope, Tiffany says that is not Jamie. Yeah, the men did look good this year at the Met Gala. So true. It's in W. I'm not watching. I'm not watching Fox. You almost made me choke on my coffee. Step away from the light, Auntie. Step away. I know. I've never watched Shazam for 6 seasons. I'm not doing it now. I think there's a lot of controversy trying to get people believe that Jamie Foxx is up and writing his own text. That Jamie Foxx is up talking to his daughter. I mean, I feel bad for the family because whatever cover up they're doing, boy, oh boy, oh boy, it's a lot. Jamie, y'all making you, Corinne, you are earning your money. He's gonna leave you behind, earning it. She is working for that money, child. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Lord, have mercy. Thank you, Brina. You didn't know, I didn't know. Exactly. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah, I do want to say it was an amazing video. Hold on. I listened to it this morning. It was an amazing video. So, Musings by Monifa did a video on Pros. I don't know music, guys. This is Wyclef. Was Wyclef with Lauryn Hill? The Fugees, Pros. Turns out he's a whole work in progress. He's a whole, well, Musings did the video. Hi, Karen. Good morning. So glad to catch you live. I heard Lamar speak so highly of you. What? I had to drop in sneaking. Got you on background at work. You're like this. Are you working? As you laugh at something that I say. Don't worry, child. So many people watch me at work. It's hilarious. I'll make you spit out your coffee, child, at work. You have to do some splaining. Thank you, Karen. I've been in a coma. Oh, you've been in a coma, Brina? What the hell? And the only thing I remember about waking up is I didn't have control of my body parts. Exactly. Exactly. What is it when your muscles get, it's not petrified. Nurses, what is it when your muscles, I don't remember what it is anymore because I used to work in the hospital, but I don't remember the terminologies anymore. But that's why when you're in a coma, they massage your arms, they massage your legs because your body becomes jelly. It becomes jellified. That is not the medical technical term. I'm telling you what it is. Your body becomes jellified. You be like this. It takes a lot of physical. Your body will come back, right, Brina? Atrophy. Must be a nurse. Joan, you must be a nurse. Atrophy. Your body becomes atrophied. Atrophy. And it just, How long did it take you to come back to yourself? Because that physical therapy, afterwards, you come out of a coma? No joke. No joke. Because in a weird kind of way, you just want to keep laying there. There's this weird thing that goes on when you come out of a coma. You're glad to be out, and you're like, I was in a coma. You're not talking, by the way. Even your throat is atrophied. You're like, Dad, JD, Dad, you're in a coma. Blink twice if you can hear me. Am I lying? Am I lying, Brina? I have paralysis. Do you? What? Left over from it too. So they playing an outfit. You still have paralysis? Lottie says, Brina, I'm so sorry. Me too, by the way. That sound terrible, sweetheart. So much love. You gotta love Lottie. Lottie, you come from this pure place. Talk about a pure place. There's a lot to talk about. Lottie, you need to be the spokesperson in the feed for the coronation. Now, Lottie, I know you got a lot of love inside your heart. We don't need love. We need sarcasm. Lottie, I need to know the funny. You need to be the spokesperson for the channel and give me the funny. Lottie can't do it. Lottie's like, Tracey was beautiful. And I loved it. The muscles are to supply is so true after, I think she means atrophied. It's what's the plural? Is that the plural? It's so true after injury. Physiotherapy is so important. Really is. Really is. Lottie laughed. I mean, Lottie, give me the funny, Lottie. Give me the funny, because it's gonna come on like 4 a.m. for us. Therapy is hell. I was like, just give me a wheelchair. That's I'm trying to tell you. When you come out of it, you want force your mind, if it's clarity, you want for things to get better, but you just want to lay back down. You want to sit back in the wheelchair. Like when you do a little bit of exercise, you plop back down like, you're like, no, we got to get back up. Got to do more. You're like, okay. I've never done this, by the way. This is just I get from movies, Brina. It's all from movies. You're like, okay. And then they take your arm and they throw it over, and they throw it over, and then they pick you up. It's work. And let me tell you something. Don't sleep. It's work and money. It's work and money. And Jamie Foxx has reached his $1 million threshold. You celebrities don't need to be like, I'm wishing my boy. That your boy needs money. Send him some money. Don't go around thinking he got money. Corinne, you better talk to your celebrity friends that claim they love this man. You see how much they love him. Am I being mean today? Is this like Mean Thursday? Is this Mean Tracy Thursday? Listen, this is sarcasm for me, but it's kind of coming across a little mean-spirited, I think. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Therapy is hell. I was like, just give me a wheelchair. Oh, you said thank you, Lottie. When we all meet up or we are chatting, I will learn. Oh, okay. You got some cheeky humor. You can't, Lottie, you can't be in this feed unless you got cheeky humor. I already know it. I dream of the time we can meet on Tracy's Island. Hell, Lottie, we might have to come to the UK. Fuck it. You lucky that I didn't have the money to come to this damn coronation. You lucky. Cause yeah, I'd probably be behind bars. I must see the king. I must see the king. Black ass would be right behind bars. They would already see the crazy in me. They'd be like, she's here. She's here. Please arrest her. Arrest her. Short black woman. Yes. Wearing all black. Arrest her. A cruise would be fun. Is there a cruise from? Do y'all cruise? Lottie over there? Is fish and chips a UK thing? Why'd you say fish and chips? That would be amazing. I think. Thank you. Thank you, Brina. Brina's like, you are not being mean. This is not Mean Thursday. This is Blunt Thursday. An honest Thursday. Right. This is honesty. You can't handle honesty. Corinne. By the way, Corinne, I'm not mad at you. You do realize that I've been a daughter of a dad. Let me tell you something. That man, you don't know, Corinne. I gave up family for my dad. Family for my dad. You claim you don't like I don't like your dad. Can you stop telling me? I get that you don't like him. I don't know if I care. It's my grandmother, right? But I didn't say it that way. I was like, Grandma, he's my dad. And she's like, I don't care. And then she would list the things that my dad has done that sounded pretty bad too. But why are you telling his daughter? Like, these are things I don't know. And grandma has got history with. I was like, wow. In my mind, I'm thinking, he did that? He did that? And then I decided that she was exaggerating. I love grandma. I love you. I love you. You were dead wrong, grandma. You were dead wrong. Okay, so I went to my mom and I said, Mom, I want to see grandma, but she can only focus on my dad. And I said, if it continues, I will never see her again. This cannot continue. So, because I didn't want to disrespect my mom, I didn't want to disrespect my grandmama, although I think I said something, I'm not really sure, at this stage, because it's my early 20s. And I was like, I told my mom, and I don't know if my mom told her, to be honest with you. I know this now, because you would think my mom would have been like, and Tracey has a problem, but now I'm looking at all the family dynamics and everybody's fucked up. So I'm pretty convinced my mom never said anything, but I know my grandmother would have asked about me. It doesn't matter. The point is, you can't talk about my dad, Corinne. You can't. So I understand if you're mad at me, I get it. I'm a dad's girl. However, I get it because I gave my grandma a few more chances and her hatred for my dad was so thick that I didn't want her to insult the daughter in me. I'm still a daughter. And so I had to stop seeing her. In any case, over it. Lunar eclipse 5-5. Let me ask you guys something because I'm getting so confused. Somebody help me with this. Lottie, let's go back to the expert Lottie. Fish and chips is London? I didn't know that. We're going to have some authentic fish and chips, Lottie. Listen to me, Lottie. When is the coronation? When's the coronation? Oh, my dad was amazing. He was amazing. He was so much fun. Thank you, Lottie. Lottie, help me out here. When is the coronation? Lunar eclipse Scorpio, in Scorpio, 5-5. Thank you, GB. Sin W says, sorry to hear this, Brina. Sending you healing energy. God is good, waking up and giving you your life back. I wanted to point that out too, Sin W, but thank you for saying something. Sometimes when we have a physical injury, sometimes it could take years to heal. And then all of a sudden, you're just healed. So I would have to say, Brina, just by being in tarot class, you're allowing yourself to get into a metaphysical space of healing. Once you recognize that healing belongs to your mental health as well as anything else, if a doctor says you're going to be like this for the rest of your life, your mind agrees with the doctor. Do you understand? You get into the metaphysical world and you realize, physician, heal thyself. You're going to wake up one day with not a single residual from the effects of your coma. Oh, it's the 6th. Okay. It's the 6th at 11 a.m. You guys are 5 hours ahead of me. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's 6 a.m., which is good. I don't mind 6 a.m. Saturday. So that's good. Okay. The 6th, Saturday, right after the eclipse. 4 a.m. Central. Thank you, Kelsey, which means it's 5 a.m. Eastern. They're 6 hours ahead of us. Lottie, what time is it right now? I didn't realize it. Oh, 6 hours ahead of us Eastern. Lolly, what time is it right now in your country? The horses and everyone watching the carriage from 9 a.m. UK time, very early Saturday. Okay, so there's maybe a 9 a.m. start, 13:31, 13:38, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. 5 hour difference. 5 hour difference. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm sorry, I gotta count like a 5-year-old. So 6 a.m. if I go by Lottie Kelsey, I'm sure there is activity before that, but this is not Megan's wedding. I'm not getting up at 4 a.m. for this coronation. If it's Megan and Harry, I was up, ready, prepared, like this in my bed. This is the coronation. Different. Not the same thing. Not the same excitement. Lottie, are people really watching? Right, Carmen. Lottie, what's this whole joke with wait, there's this joke going around with King Charles, but that's not it. Why do they keep mentioning William's bald head? Is he getting more bald? What's happening? Should he just shave it all off and look like a cancer patient and just be bald? By the way, I'm not making fun of cancer patients. I'm so sorry. That's not, I'm not going there. And I went there and I apologized. And I think I need to go to rehab. Isn't that what everybody does when they make a faux pas on social media? Like, I need to seek help and rehabilitate myself. Isn't that what everybody says? Oh, that was the other thing. What is the price? $100 million or something? Oh, they're going to pay for this coronation. Go ahead and have this coronation, Charles. Go ahead. England's going to burn. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mark, remember, predicted it. I'm going to predict it in advance. England's going to burn. Mm, mm, mm. What? He has to go bald slowly, meaning naturally, because it's tradition not to shave their heads. You know, I don't know, Lottie. I feel like uh, everybody is giving me so much wiggle room. My candles, the vessels of my candle, I have to go to California to get the vessels, right? Because there's a shipping issue, right? But I have to go to California to get them, and people are ordering, and I'm like, I ain't got the vessels. I ain't got the vessels to give y'all these intentional candles. And I'm replacing um, the candles with a wishing bracelet, right? So this is my most recent wishing bracelet. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm replacing my vessels with a couple of wishing bracelets, right? To let them know, listen, my mistake, but I don't want you to wait. So I want to replace it with something until I get the vessels. Because, and by the way, the other problem I'm going to turn into, the candle site is going to come down in June. June will be the last month of shipping the candles because heat wave, heat wave, heat wave. So it's going to replace, the candles are going to be replaced with the wishing bracelet. All right, for the summer. Because last year, oh, you guys don't even know. You guys don't even know. Last year, people got their candles delivered, melted. Because every state had a wave of heat wave going throughout. I don't know the bullshit. I'm thinking UPS got this. I'm thinking they got air conditioner cars, air conditioner facilities, all that stuff, right? Shit. So many packages got delivered melted. And I was like, no candles during the heat wave. I didn't send them candles out till September. But this year, you learn from your mistakes, right? So this year, so when I sent the candles out, I didn't have the bracelets at the time, but I promised them double the order. Because you got to do stuff like that, right? This year, I was prepared. Any mistakes happen, bracelet. I'm going to replace the mishap with a bracelet. Got to take care of your peoples. Melted candles. Not only was it melted candles, people showed me a picture. The wick was gone. You couldn't even pretend to dig it out. Because one client was like, I could have dug it out, Tracey. I wouldn't even told you. You couldn't even dig it. When I say melted, heat wave. Da, 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 heat wave. Da, 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 da. No candles in the summertime. Oh, my wishing bracelets are beautiful. Oh, my candles are beautiful. Thank you, sweetie. On a side note, what happened to your sexy man yesterday? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing happened. Nothing. We went nowhere. We hung out. That's it. It was so hot, guys. It was so hot. I wanted to stay at Love and Light all day because even he was like, how long are you staying? And I'm like, all day. And then I was like, no, I gotta go. I gotta go. So he came back to get me like at 1 o'clock. That's how bad it was yesterday. It's still bad today. Goddamn rain, but it didn't do nothing. All right. No flirting, Carmen. Do not flirt with him. He was tickled black that you flirted with him, to be honest with you. He loved it. I made him come back and watch the video, his segment. He was like this. He was loving himself. I gave him the entertainment bug. Oh my God. I'm going to tell him you're asking about him. All right. Lord, I don't flirt. You flirted hard. She's like, I don't flirt, Tracey. You flirted hard. I have it in writing. I put it in writing. Jontel, hey, good morning, Tracey and family. Sending loves and hugs. Tracey, you had a date yesterday? No. It turns out that he just really is he laughed, Carmen. He has a giving soul. So if I've been able to say to him, can you come get me? And he will. And if he comes get me, I'll hang out with him. Right? So no. We have been on dates, but nothing that was like date like, if that makes any sense. It's like hanging out, not dating. Seriously. Oh, Lord. Oh, guys, my right hand is itching. What does that mean? Tiffany, Carmen. Tiffany's like, sister cold, Carmen. Aw, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Carmen, sister code. Sister code. Oh, God. Hold on. Too funny. Oh, I did. I did enjoy my day. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, guys. Oh, that's the Batman song. Heat wave. Kapow, kapow. All right, I am a child. All right, I do have something very serious to talk about, so it's going to put me in anger mode again. But listen to this. So people are crazy, right? Is that Tyler Taylor? Um, hold on. So Abbott Elementary is the diggity.com. Okay, so what's this idea? Make a food dish or beverage that people. All right. So I don't know if you guys know Ebony K. Williams. New comments. This is what the comments say. Your energy matched. This is true. This is true. I do notice. I do. He's a little aggressive. He's Caribbean aggressive, which is different than the stateside men aggressive. So it's a lot going on there. It's a lot, but I do notice that his energy does not bother me. That's for sure. Oh, I didn't consider it flirting. Oh, but it might explain. I went to an old friend's house yesterday, and he kept trying to set me up with his brother. Oh, well, are you going out? I felt there was a setup when I got there, and it made me mad. Carmen, you're flirting with a whole stranger in the Caribbean, but someone over there is trying to set you up. Make it make sense. I love Abbott Elementary. I love Abbott Elementary. Okay, let's move it on. So, now I'm not sure what happened here. I know that. Okay, I believe that. Do you guys know Ebony K. Williams? She is one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. She's the New York City housewife that shut New York City down. She shut New York City down single-handedly. I respect people that can say the emperor has no clothes, which is what Ebony said, not realizing that New York City was racist. New York City, a multicultural place, was racist. In any case, I love Ebony. So Ebony was on, I guess it was, Ayanya. I might be pronouncing it wrong, and I apologize. I got corrected last night, and now I still can't say it. Ayanya. Thank you, Carmen. Ebony K. Williams is correct in setting her boundaries and not giving that racism a pass. Totally agree. Okay, so Ebony was talking, and somehow Ayana heard something or was triggered by something because I saw the reaction and the way. See, you guys, I need to talk to Ebony because I saw that you have to read energy, and I saw the reaction. And at some point, Ayana had her glasses on. Let me get my glasses out. Let me get my Ayana glasses out. And Ebony was talking. At some point, Ayana did like this. And I was like, why is she doing that? And then she came out and said, would you date a bus driver? And then went back in. Now it was more intense. So Ebony paused for a minute. And she said, if he owned the bus. Now, I thought that was a completely appropriate answer. She's a lawyer. She's a lawyer. Why does she have to have economic disparities? Why should she date a bus driver, a maintenance worker? Because that would just mean she has a man for his penis, not for his economic structure to match hers. Well, I hate to say this because I absolutely, at one point, love Ayana. At one point. But there are a couple of things that I can never agree with. And that's the slave mentality of mature women. To not allow Ebony to evolve and not accept just any old body in her life is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Upgrade, women. Does Beyonce have a song called Upgrade? Upgrade, 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 upgrade. Is there a song Beyonce, is there a song? Because then you need to make one. So, I don't know if I'm going to get this to play. Having pain in my hip. It didn't connect. Why are we bullied to accept less? Thank you. You better recognize I'm not in the slave world anymore. I said I'm not dating a bus driver. He better own it. He better own his bus. That's all she said. Okay, hold on a second, because I don't get all upset. Let me play this for you.
Ask you to indict men in this question. There's absolutely no. That you cannot teach a man or tell a man how to be a man. So I will not ask you to.
So listen to this.
That you said that you cannot teach a man or tell a man how to be a man. So I will not ask you to indict men in this question. But I do want you to speak, Ayana, to how women need to, position ourselves so that we can be in our divinity, so we can have our crowns right, how we can create and not build. When some of us, quite frankly, feel that the men that are available to us, and I'm talking about across the color spectrum, across the age spectrum, trust me, I've done them all, they are not positioned to protect nor provide because of some of the statistics we just talked about. They're not earning the incomes. They're not having the resources, and some of them are not even showing up in the leadership.
Would you date a bus driver? Would you date
if he owns the bus? If he owns it. If he owns the bus.
That's a problem. That's a problem.
No.
That's a problem. Because
you said that you cannot teach a man or tell a man how to be.
She set that woman up. Ayana set her up with that question because Ayana is in lack, not Ebony. So I responded, right? This was on the Shade Room. So she took offense. She took offense, right? There's nothing wrong with seeking an equally yoked relationship. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. So I responded and I go, oh my God, there is so much to unpack here. White women went to college to meet a counter equal part. That's what white women are taught to do. To meet a partner of equality, education, right? I put Black women who are professionals, many nurses, and trust me, I've talked to you all, meaning in psychic readings, I only have professional women. 80% of my clients are professional women. The professionals will date and make babies from a drug dealer or a jailbird. The Black man has taught women to accept them as they show up, which most times is sloppy out here in these mean dating streets. The time is for elevation. The time for elevation is today. Unless the men as a totality get that what they are encouraging in each other is less than excellence, is a no for me. I put, don't listen to Ayanla. She too has been taught to settle from her generational cursed family. That's why her lesson of growth that she has achieved came out of abuse. The most educated major women will give horrible the most educated mature women will give horrible advice to those younger based upon the only curse that they know, and that's generational curse. Ayanla was wrong. Ebony, you better own the bus. You better own the bus company. He better be a leader in the industry. And that's on God. That's my commentary. I'm sick to my stomach. And then, people are saying she said nothing wrong. It's okay that she feels the way she feels. I mean, and somebody else put, I don't care about this. If she don't want a bus driver, so what? Somebody else goes, she told no lies at all. We have to stop being triggered that we are being called to do bigger things. I don't want average. Are you kidding me? And by the way, I dated average. Those niggers suck. And they try to put your ass down. No. Somebody else put, this woman is a millionaire lawyer, TV host, and more. She can't have a career preference for her partner? What? Ayanya, you set her up, and you set her up because you're exactly like Oprah. Oprah wouldn't let you advance at some point, remember? She took everything away from you, made you feel financially crumbled and then called you back to save her channel. I would have said no. I would have stayed poor. Did you grow? I'm sorry. There just comes to a point where you have to tell your elders, stop. Stop. I appreciate the mature advice that you're giving me. It does not align with today's society and today's men. Nope. And then one guy put, I just don't want to read it because I want to answer to him well. One guy put, let me see. He was so funny. So people responded to my comment, which I really appreciate. Oh, he might have deleted his comment. Oh, he might have deleted his comment. Good, because somebody must have responded to him before I got a chance to. I saw the comment early in the morning, and this guy called me. No, he was like, "Are you dumb?" I saw it early in the morning, and I was like, "Oh, I can't wait to get up." And then I passed out again. Because I was about to tell him, you are proving my point. I'm not calling anybody out their face here. No one out their face, meaning I'm not calling anyone dumb, stupid, N-word, bitch, nothing. But somehow or another, I triggered him so bad that his first response to me was, "Are you dumb?" And I was too tired to respond, but I was going to nail him, but it's not here now. So whatever. But I realized what he was responding to was his personal life. So I was going to ream him, but it's not here. So if it's not here, I don't want to trigger him more because I was going to nail him. He must have known. Somebody must have gave him a comment and he erased it real quick. Don't be a child with me. Not even on Instagram. Don't be a child with me. I did not get to the age of Bruno to have any man take me down. Nope. Nope. This lethal. If I use it, it's going to be lethal. So relax. Crazy. But he took it down, so now I can't wail on him. Drop the mic. Thank you, sweetie. Oh, thank you, guys. Look at you. There's nothing wrong, and Magic Love says, there's nothing wrong with wanting a man with the same level of work ethic and drive as you have. Hello? Hello? The fuck? I know nurses that date a warehouse motherfucker. You know what I say to them? Leave him. Leave him. I just can't leave him, Tracy. Oh, yes, you can. Yes, you can. He's a part-time warehouse worker. You got kids? What the fuck you have him for? You can have sex with him. Kick him out. No. And don't feed him. Food is expensive. The fuck? Don't eat at my house. I'm not dating a man that has less than me. Every energy transfer, metaphysical people, is real. Women be ending up broke with nothing, just like the guy they're dating. Thank you. Hello? Hello? I'm not the one. Period, says Karen. Period. Carmen says, relationships are work. Do you want to start off with someone? You want to start off with someone who is at least like-minded, who's going to grow with you. I don't want anybody I have to drag where I'm at. I don't have to, hey, rather than, be a bus driver, do you want to work toward owning a bus? Let a motherfucker be like, I was thinking about that. I'm out. Thinking? How old are you? 40? 45? You just thinking? No, I'm out. You don't have the aspirations because I'm showing up, owning something. That's how I'm showing up. What you showing up as? Warehouse worker? No. Pink Crystal, are you serious? Pink Crystal says, when Ayana, trying to pronounce her name right, Vasant, had her show, I felt like she always sided with the men or made excuses for them while she's harder on the women. And if you notice, after a while, that energy, the women pushed back. They got derogatory with her because maybe she wasn't healed enough to deal with unhealed women. Maybe I'm sorry to say this because I think I'm understanding that there were mistakes made on her show. I'm sorry to say this, but I think I'm discovering post ending of her show that she's not a healed woman. And unhealed women cannot heal women. Unhealed women cannot heal women. So maybe the show was for money more than anything. And maybe, I'm just thinking, because I did wonder about this, maybe some of the ideas that she came up with came through producers and not a team of healing people to come up with strategies to get them to heal. Maybe it was more gimmicky. I'm starting to wonder. So it's hard for me today to think that she had a healthy effect on people. I'm sorry to say this, Ayanya. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I will not cut my tongue. I will not cut my tongue to save you. Because whatever I'm going to do is going to save the others that are left behind. And I'm not trying to ruin your legacy at all. But I think there's something there where you never healed, you have a generational slave mentality, and maybe that's okay. And I don't want to disrespect you by no means, but I do want to inform you. You had no right to challenge Ebony K. Williams with that question, because what you did with that question was put her up on a chopping block. And you're a woman, Ayana. You're a woman. And you put that woman on display. That's what we did in slavery. Oh, Ebony K. Williams deserved better from you. And she did not deserve this look. That was a look of jealousy and anger. And then the question was based upon the ugly that lives inside of you, Ayanya. That is not Ebony. Ebony had a right to her boundaries. That is on God. I can't take it. Soul Sister says, you're speaking facts. Ayana was broken from her treatment from Oprah. She's been bitter and on attack every mode since, in my opinion. I agree. Thank you, Sin W. Thank you, Soul Sister. Oh, the other guy. She might have, let me see, she might have some issues. She dated a man for 4 years with 3 kids. Who, Ayanya? Interesting, because I didn't get this advice. Cheers, Tracy. Lottie, that's what I'm talking about. I want to offer up advice so that women can progress without feeling guilty. No, I'm not dating a maintenance worker. If that's all you're achieving, there's a match out there for you. I'm not the match. That's okay. I'll stay single. You're not about to come in my world, mess up my mental health because you're jealous that I work my ass off. And by the way, can I have a healthy conversation with you about my job? Let me know. Because what are you going to tell me about maintenance work every day? Then ask you to pitch in to buy the bus. No, that part, Tracy. True. I think she does will. Oh, wow. Yeah, I have never noticed it. Y'all are telling me something that is crazy. She does well with unhealed Black men. At least start having a conversation of personal growth. Maybe she doesn't know what to do with women, Ayanya. Especially, but at least introducing mental health and therapy to the community, which places so much stigma on treatment. I agree, Carmen. I agree. The fact that my people are just discovering mental health is bullshit. And the whole time on her show, I never saw enough. Maybe it was there, but I never saw enough. We're going to automatically offer you counseling for the next 3 months. I know I heard it at least once, but it wasn't enough. And that should have been an everyday conversation. My people can tell you, you are not allowed to use me as your psychotherapist. My people will tell you, I will say to them, raise your hand. You ain't got to admit it. I will say to my people, you need therapy. Do you have insurance? Yes. Look at the back of your card. You need therapy. And I will tell them, you don't need but 3 months of therapy. I will tell another one, you need lifelong therapy. Get in therapy. Oh, Tracy, I just use you as therapy. Don't do that. I'm not here to be your therapist. I am a psychic. It looks like therapy. It's not. Go to a professional. This is what I tell my people. I don't want to take credit for your healing. I want to take credit because you know you need healing. And I want to hear you say, thank you for that. Not, Tracy, you healed me. That is never going to be my job. I'm going to point you to the direction of a therapist. Black women, minority women, white people already understand therapy, healed quickly. Blacks, I just forget. I go to church this Sunday, Tracy. Okay. My pastor, okay, your misogynistic pastor is going to heal a woman. Oh my God. Real therapy. Somebody said if Ebony did date a bus driver, everyone would be dragging her to the curb. You can't win. I totally agree. There are, oh, you guys, I never watched the show to this extent. There were many episodes where she held men accountable for their actions, and men struggled with her because they did not want to take accountability. Oh, that's interesting. Thank you, Chantel. Thank you. I appreciate. Sometimes men see things different, so I appreciate when a man comes in and is like, no, she took men to task, and they, kicked back. The source revealed that the kids barely knew her and barely knew them, saying she wasn't engaged in that part of his life at all. They really weren't a New Jersey couple. Oh. Well, Ebony seemed to blame the children for their separation. She didn't blame the children. No, that's not. Vovo, on God. She didn't blame the children. She said when COVID hit, he chose the children, which means he didn't see her as family. And when COVID hit, rather than stay with her during the lockdown, he went to be with his children during lockdown. And that told her she wasn't family. She never blamed the children. So the children are acting two sides out of their face for attention. But she never said that. I don't think she knew the children that well either, because I think she said that. Yes, her purpose was for a season. She actually said that. She was like, you got a purpose, a season, a reason, or whatever. And she was like, it was a season. Exactly. Why I'm single. Thank you very much, says Karen. For years, by choice, don't even come in my house. I pay for 2 old 58. Oh, wait. Don't even come in my house. I pay. Oh, don't even come in my house I paid for. Tell it, Karen. Tell it. I paid for this house. I'm too old for this 58-year-old BS. Thank you. You're not a Bruno yet, child. Bruno is Bruno. So you can call out your age until you get to Bruno. Then you don't call out your age anymore. How old are you? I'm the age of Bruno. She served a purpose for that time. Ashe, ashe, ashe. 100, 100, 100. I know they're saying something that is said. We all have healing to do. Yes. Hurt people hurt people. I agree. Ayanya has healing to do herself. Thank you. Thank you. Let me go back up now. Remember, was she brought back by the one person? Remember, she was brought back by the one person who tear down women of color. What does that mean? Are we still talking about Ayanya? Aretha Franklin's boyfriend was the owner of a taxi company. I used to work for his daughter. So who knows what can work? Yeah, but he was the owner of a taxi company. That's my point. Grandest rising, Tracy, beloved. Grandest rising. Good health and healing. Oh my God, I'm loving this. Thank you, Karen. Healing first. Heal, physician, metaphysician, heal thyself. It's time for all of us to heal. Thanks for the reminder. I need a therapist. Yes. I told y'all I had 8 years of therapy and loved it. Took advantage of it. They tried to cut therapy and I was like, I need more. The best thing I ever got was therapy. The best thing that I ever got for 8 years was therapy. I love therapy. Listen, I gave to charity and it ended up in divorce. Worst time of my life. Stop bullying us to accept less. Wait, you said you gave to a lesser man and that's considered charity? Oh, yes. Oh, my God. I love therapy. Long term, is maybe not affordable. That's why I don't suggest long term. I think only once did I suggest someone stay in therapy for life. I was like, listen to me, get into therapy and never leave. Okay, Tracy, okay? Okay. I'm an advocate for Medicare for all and work every year to make congressmen board. Yeah. Because of her pride, I pride myself on now challenging other men on being better men. Thank you, John Sal. John Sal, we have failed our community in so many ways. I refuse to accept that any longer. No excuses. Yeah, we can't do it without the men, right? But the men are so busy fucking fighting us. Do you know what somebody told me here? Let me tell you something. I gotta turn this off. I don't know what we were talking about, but we must have been talking about the shape of St. Croix. And one of the taxi drivers told me he blames women. And I said, what? He goes, St. Croix is falling apart because of women. And I said, please explain. And he goes, all women want to do is get their nails done and get their hair done. He said, it's falling apart because they don't want to work anymore. I almost died. And I was new here, so I didn't understand the aggressive Caribbean male attitude. So at the time, I didn't say anything because I was like, is that something that's believed here? So I figured what I would do is observe. And he's absolutely right. Women get their nails and hair done on time, all day, every day. When it dawned on me, if you're depending upon just the women to rebuild St. Croix, why aren't the men doing their part? If the women have always done what they needed to do to build St. Croix and they are tired as a collective and they want to take their hard-earned money, because by the way, you men are making women work. No one is saying stay home and do things, right? You're making women work. And they can't spend their money on hair and nails. And you know damn well when you get your nails done, did this long, what the fuck can you do with those nails? Nothing. I'm doing nothing. So if the system has to fail, then shut the system down. Because it's up to men to stop depending upon the women. It's up to men to come equal. If you came equal, she might not be so quick to get her nails done. I'm just saying. Oh, what the hell was that in my eyes? Oh, I felt that. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't seen him since, but I have observed, like, women, get your hair done in St. Croix. Get your nails did. Get them done twice a week. If the system fails, let it fail. We are tired. We've been doing this since slavery. We're tired. We want to look pretty now. Done. Oh, you never knew who Bruno was? In Encanto, there's a character that they don't want to talk about because Bruno knows too much or whatever. And so they go, we don't talk about Bruno, no. We don't talk about Bruno. So I took it from Bruno because I'm not a goddamn kid. So I was like, Bruno's me. Bruno's the age I do not want to talk about. So we're not talking about my age, Bruno. And that foolishness I'm talking about, us men work so hard, yet the women are the ones holding the communities together. Well, the men are dropping off one by one, literally. I agree. Thank you, Chantel. Soul Sister says he's whack. Men are used to women saving the world. Most men need to stand up. That's what I'm saying. Get your nails done. Get your hair did. Get your eyebrows done. By the way, I did my eyebrows today. Get your eyebrows did. Don't come at me with no bullshit on bullshit. Don't bullshit my ass. You want something done? You do it. You do it. Let me do my eyebrows. We don't talk about Bruno, no. We don't talk about Bruno. By the way, I have no idea if that's the way the song is supposed to go. I have no clue. It's only a snippet of the version in my head. All right. I don't know if I messed up my eyes. I really, you know what's funny? I can't put makeup on with my eyeglasses. All right. Great conversations again, everyone, today. Ladies, love yourself first. Whatever that entails. Thank you. At my job, thank you, Soul Sister. At my job, the men get in little circles talking nonsense about women. Is my eyebrows even? Hold on, Chantel. I have to be the bearer of bad news and check every last one of them. Laugh out loud. Most of them hate me now. All right. Are my eyebrows even now? Maybe they're not even. All right. Remember, black men were so villainized that it was the African American women who could slide by and work for the family. I agree. I get the slaveness in all of this. I don't get the consistency in trying to keep us enslaved. Right? You have a slave mentality. Black women don't. We're out there educating ourselves, growing. We're out there in our own business. Oh, of course. Oh, child. Of course. You know what I mean? All right, I'm over it. I just emailed them from June of last year and said I want to pick this back up. Pick what back up? Oh, therapy? Good. I never heard anybody anywhere complain about men going to Pelcy, repeat. I never heard anybody anywhere complain about men going to the barber to get a cut. Make it make sense. Pelcy? Correct. What's Adrian women? Not just in America, Adrian women. Who the Adrian women? Steve Harvey has it. Let's not bring up Steve Harvey, child. But Steve Harvey has his own issues, but he said he teaches boys at his camp about how to be a man. He said men respect the women who can make another you. Let's not talk about Steve Harvey. I don't know. Steve Harvey, he talks out of two sides of his face depending upon how his check rolls. You know what I mean? Let's not bring Steve Harvey into this. I know plenty of men 10 times better than Steve Harvey. I don't know. I don't know. But I love hanging in a barber shop. I can't lie. It's the best thing ever. Because I had a boy. So we had to go to the barber, and you got to sit there if you want to get your hair cut because you're like, who's ahead of me? That's how women do it. We walk in, who's ahead? 1, 2, 3, 5 people ahead of my boy? Okay, we'll stay. And you sit there and listen to the conversations. It's probably where I got my sarcastic funny from the barbershops. Yep. How about women who they just simply because we're here? What does that mean, sweetie? Your taxi chats are interesting. What does that mean? What are taxi chats? We're gonna leave Steve Harvey and we're gonna leave Steve Harvey and his thick mustache in the back room where it belongs. Chantel. Yes. Oh, you're gonna love the movie. Do you have grandkids, Atia? Do you have children? Watch it with kids. The best movie ever. How about women are worthy of respect to simply because we're human? How about it? I got you. We got Wealthy telling women how to think like a man and treat his ex like a dog. Bingo. Bingo. Because Steve Harvey is all over YouTube now, where people are like, mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh my God. Get out of here. Facts. Facts. The stories that I've heard, Steve Harvey is a lot. All right. Let's get off of this. Let me see what's worthy on CNN, my job, because Don Lemon is not working with me anymore. I don't like that. I miss Don Lemon at work. I miss Don Lemon. We work so well together. All right. All right. CNN, the 5 things. All right. 5 things to know for May 4th. There was a shooting in Atlanta. They did catch the suspect. I wonder if more African American mass shooters would create gun laws. I wonder. I wonder if more minorities, since no one seems to want to address all these mass shootings, I wonder if an increase in minority would create better gun laws. All right, over it. I need me a pair of shoes. All right, inflation. The Federal Reserve announced the 10th straight interest rate hike on Wednesday. I am so over America and this straight interest rate hike. They don't care. What does Michael Jackson say? They don't really care about us. I'm over it. Let me see what else. Ukraine. Is Ukraine racist? Does anybody know if Ukraine is racist? I'm just asking for a friend. I'm just, are they racist? Over it. Electric vehicles. Ooh. The powerful United Auto Workers is holding off on endorsing President Joe Biden's election bid, citing concerns. Nisha, the scientist, you guys have met her. She said, yes, hell yes, they are racist. Comments like, you ask if Ukraine is racist every day. I do, because I'm never reading all the problems that Ukraine has. When they came over here and was racist, I'm going to ask it every day. I'm not going to read the problems that they're having when my country gives them $1 billion for their war. Are they racist? Where in the world do people of color go where there are biases, fear, mongering, and hatred? I got you. Karen goes, yes, they're racist. You guys crack me up. Electric vehicles. So the biggest auto workers union is holding off on endorsing President Joe Biden. Let me tell you, auto workers, United Auto Workers, why don't you get your chips in your cars? Get your chips before you start acting like who you gonna endorse and who you not gonna endorse. You can't get cars on the road, and that's from China. Work on getting your chips, United Auto Workers. Yeah, ass wipes. All right. The UAW has more than 400,000 members, and Biden has told it its support in the past. Last year, he called American auto workers the most skilled auto workers in the world. These people are MAGA people. That's the truth. The group's membership is mostly concentrated in Michigan. You mean Michigan with the governor that they tried to assassinate? MAGAs? Biden has endorsed policy meant to significantly transition the nation's vehicles from gasoline to electric. You know, screw you, UAW. Screw you. I'm pretty sure your people didn't vote for Biden the last time and he got in. So do what you want. Oh, McDonald's. 3 McDonald's franchises in Kentucky are facing hefty fines for violating child labor laws. The penalty exceeding more than $200,000 combined come after 2 10-year-old children were found working at Louisville's McDonald's restaurant, sometimes until 2 a.m. An investigation by the U.S. Department of Labor revealed the agency said the 3 franchise people that own more than 60 McDonald's locations in Kentucky, Indiana, Maryland, and Ohio employ 305 children to work more than the legally permitted hours and perform tasks prohibited by law for young workers. Oh my God. A spokesman for McDonald's condemned the alleged underage employment, saying the reports are unacceptable, deeply troubling, and run afoul of high expectations. McDonald's, don't try it. Not with the meat you have. You have no high expectations. I'm not surprised 305 children were found working in McDonald's. I am not shocked. High expectations. You don't even have ice cream machines that work McDonald's. Who the fuck? Shut up. All right, I'm over it. So instead of these business paying for living wages, GOP states are changing the working age to 14. What is that? I keep saying America is exposed, third world country. I say it all the time. The third world countries are laughing at America. They're like, we not go to America. When we can get the Mexicans to no longer cross the border, we're fucked. If we get to that point where Mexicans are saying we're not crossing, and when I say Mexicans, I apologize. It's not Mexicans. It's Ecuadorians, Guatemalans, I don't know if Dominican Republic is crossing. It doesn't really matter. It's not Mexicans. It's not. We clump them all together and call them Mexicans, which is not right. It's very racist. Oh my God, even I'm racist. Even I'm racist. I gotta grow up. I gotta mature. But that's how we do it in California. It's not okay. My point to you is when we can get them to look at the border and go, nah, we're not trying to cross over no more. Then we're a third world country. Watch. Then we're a third world country. Of course they want to move it to 21. Do you know how many millions of people would miss out on voting? They're weirdos. We're not trying to drink. We're not trying to drink. Let them vote at 18. All right. Guess what, guys? Nebraska changed. It's working 8 to 14, so you get people in the meat packing business. Weirdos. All right. I gotta go. I'm over this. Because the millennials ain't playing with that hatred and fear mongering. Exactly, Carmen. Well, they want to, okay. Venezuelans, thank you, sweetie. Again, Carmen with the 90-Day Fiance. I watched 90-Day Fiance. I said why these people trying to come to the U.S. and not Norway. Exactly. I would go to Norway on a dime. All right, guess what, guys? My antennas are down. Let me just check. Nope, can't get them up anymore. I love you. I love you. Goodbye. And I got to finish the horoscopes anyway, so you might as well let me go so I can do the horoscope. I love you. Goodbye. See you tomorrow.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to